Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, prime time. Thanks, dude. Yo, K1P. 432. Greetings. Well, I'm about to sing. Maher Queen, no. They are green, blue-green. Is bro having ego death? Do you even know what that means? Yo, Ritikdas. You know, ego dies and it stays. I wouldn't say that actually ego has to die. It becomes irrelevant. It becomes not so special. Yo, Sushant. So what's on your mind today? What are you being attached to? What doesn't leave you at this moment? What haunts you? Man, today my voice is a little bit lower. Runi, if you want to see some kind of truth or reality, or I don't know what, in someone's face, then you are fooling yourself. Yo, 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 observer. Observer, you notice the voice? You also notice it. I thought it was only me who noticed it. Yo-Yo Solutions Carnage, feeling good. Today more tired than usually, because Saturdays in many times are basketball days, and we play like crazy. Too much running and sprinting and throwing makes your body feel broken afterwards. Actually, I had an idea. One day I will give a title to this live stream, Self-Inquiry with Mark Zuckerberg. Observer, in some way I am today, but I'm still vibing, still thrilling, not so tired. No Maher Queen. But actually, I couldn't say, oh, I like or dislike paintings. I am not super fanatic, but of course I like beautiful visuals. Doesn't matter if it's painting or just nature. People. No, Minato, I am not UFC fan. Sir Carnage, what do you mean by saying we create our own echoes? What do you mean by that? Yo, 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 Nikhil. Hello, Ivan. Doing good, my dude. Hello, Aditya. Yo, new name, man. Minato, then make it appear, Minato. If you want it so badly. You came to the stream for first time because I reminded you Russian UFC fighter. Whoa. But it is what it is. You know, mind makes this world quite interesting, quite unique. I mean, this life. Your perceptions. If I would go back in time, what advice I would give to myself? Not quite sure. I really don't want to go back in time and give some advice for me. I think that Messi is overall better player, but I really don't care. They both are great football players, legends. Yo, Kali. Why do you think that someone's face should be smiling all the time? I just don't get it. How does smile on a face creates you relaxed? Dude, when you relax your body and mind, I mean, your facial expressions relax as well. Yo, Pragia, yo, yo, yo. Would you rather bring any of your ancestors to present or let your future generation take you to future. Man, if you want me just for fun to choose one for you, at this moment I would say future. Yes, Kali, it can be like that. Some days you just fart and it turns out that that was a small poop. Slow mode incoming. I'm from Latvia. Rocky Sikander for collabing. Dude, it doesn't matter if you're small or big, but I cannot, I don't want to collab with someone I don't know. New name, I forgot today to upload it. I will upload it later after this stream. No necromancer and not high, not doing that kind of stuff. Kiki, I'm Chris. You can call me Chris. Sorry, this day was like all day driving around with scooter in the wind. Now my throat is a little bit, how do you say? I will say fucked up because I don't know the name. Yo Hassan. Observer, I will put something in Discord server. Sore throat, yes. But it's not soaring. Kali, I'm drinking cold coffee. I know it doesn't help, but new name. Fucked up is not a swear name. Rocky, prayers to you too. How do you want to support me, Rocky? What's the story? A story of what? What story do you want to know? About this existence? Yes, Ricky, but only if you type something from your being. What's up? Today's topic is, are you open to life? Why topic like that? because maybe it's time to start being open to life, to come out of the small world that's called your mind's borders or ego. There was a time where my world was only about meditation. I thought that it was the most important thing. But while you have one important thing, not all the life in general, then there's something tricky happening in your mind. You are struggling to meditate. Some days you can struggle to meditate. Let it be like that. But continue. Each day just continue. The struggle will end when you are ready. Ram, you say surrender yourself to God. Well, I like what you're saying. But don't get tricked by God. You don't need to surrender yourself to something. You can just surrender yourself. Without someone to surrender it. See the journey. If you feel low energy to meditate, then lay down and meditate. And dude, how can you feel low energy to meditate? Why do you need energy actually to meditate? If meditation is basically just being. Tell truth about you taking banned substances? No, Rocky, I did not take any substances. Minato, like I said, you are asking surrender to whom? But I said to you, you can just surrender yourself to no one, to nothing. Just let it go, let go yourself, idea of yourself. Just let it be free, let it go. Too much comments today, too much comments. Yo, Carlo. Too much thoughts and you were not able to meditate. You were not able to sit because of too much thoughts. But how these thoughts bother you? Can you tell me that? Who is being bothered? If you can be okay with these thoughts bothering and let go the you who is being bothered, there would be no such a great deal about being bothered by thoughts while you meditate. What's up, Mimi? See the journey. If you get distracted by thoughts instead of being aware of them, well, let it be like that. Don't fight it, allow it. Don't worry about all the distractions. Just see that these distractions are basically it's just a thought. Being distracted is a thought, it will pass. Being aware is also just a thought, it also will pass. When you see that any kind of movements in your mind are the same movements, they will pass away. Then the idea of I fades away. You can only actually be worried about what happens in your mind if you think that you are the mind. If you would see that you are not the controller of your mind, you are not the doer of your mind, then what can trouble you? You see, there is no need to fight bad weather inside you. Let it just pass away. Yes, these are all great dudes that you're typing. Osho, Maharishi, Shankaracharya. You are aware of your thoughts and you control them. Well, if you control them, then try to not think. Try to not think about the next thought. Yo, Joseph. Yo, yo. Yes, Necro. Thoughts pop up. Where is control in this? If they pop up. If something appears to be controlled in your mind, it's also something just popping up. What knowledge I'm giving to you, knowledge of looking in you right here, right now, looking at your mind, to your mind, in your mind. That's even not knowledge. Basically, I could ask one question always to people I meet. Why do you have such a strong belief in what you think? Why this belief in you is so strong? Why are you so attached to what you think? So knowledge I give you is just this question actually. Why are you so attached to your thoughts, feelings, idea of self? Mimi, well, yes, you're right. But this kind of comfort will never be complete. Living in beliefs, actually, yes, it gives comfort. And who of you can be brave enough to let go these beliefs, all your attachments? Maybe it sounds crazy. Maybe you don't need it. But what would happen in you if you do this? How do you feel like? Greetings, greetings. What do I identify as YouTube? As Mark Zuckerberg. So yes, Mimi, like you said, people seek comfort, but they really do not actually reach like effortless comfort. Maybe they don't know that letting go your thoughts, even if it's scary at first, even if it's disturbing, later it can give to you, show to you what is effortlessness. What is a real comfort, real inner comfort. But there will be so many inner demons in your way when you try to just be. Allow your thoughts, let them go. Allow your feelings. Maya, you say Jesus died for all our sins. Then let the idea of Jesus leave you. Let idea of Jesus die in you. Then you will be like Jesus. Necro, suddenly you know what is chakras. I thought you are about trolling, but don't worry about chakras, dude. I never tried to open chakras, but I always tried to see, just look, observe who identifies as opener, who identifies as someone in me. What is the real definition of God, in my opinion? Thank you for putting this in this kind of soft way. Not just, I say that you don't try to just force everyone to be Buddhist or to believe in God. Thank you for being kind with your question. But I would say, in my opinion, definition of God is this moment, whatever there is, whatever exists right now, right here. Everything at the same time. Just the fact that this moment always is. No one can deny the fact that this moment is here, and no one can deny that everything is changing in this moment. So basically, in my opinion, God, if you want termine what is God, something that cannot be denied for everyone. Yo, Calvin Solomon. Rui, I don't want to get out of my head. I need my head to survive. Probably you know that if you don't have head, you can't even communicate. You can't even scroll through YouTube. Necro, I can eat lots of raw peppers. I also have ate Carolina Reaper, but I will not do that again. Too much pain for my body. No, I'm not tough. That pepper was very painful. Usually I eat just habaneros, ghost chilies. From how many years am I meditating? The fun fact is that I somehow ended meditating after 16 years of meditation, deep meditation, because when I realized that the one who meditates in me is actually illusion, then I just got natural need to just live. When you realize that there is no separate you in your mind, then you want to just experience life, totally everything that happens in life. And that is completely new experience if you experience it without a belief that this happens to you. All experiences are just happenings, and you want to experience just all the differences of life, because all life is the greatest teacher. It can show you where and if identification in separate self still hides. Meditation cannot alone show you that. But first meditation, well, it can be very helpful, especially if your mind is running like crazy. But maybe you don't need meditation at all, actually. Someone needs meditation, someone doesn't need it. Either way, life will show you where the identifications hide, where the separate self hides, where your suffering hides, where all the attachments hides. Thank you, Mayank. I don't know, Necro, about what do Christians do when they meditate. Mimi, I'm not sure. Why do you think that non-duality was only discussed in India? I think non-duality is, dude, anyone can come up to non-duality from all around the world, not even knowing the word non-duality. You know what is needed? Only your life, your mind, your body, your life experience. Life shows you what is your mind, what is thoughts, what is your body, what is all the surroundings. Many people can naturally, without being into spirituality or meditation or religion, just come to the no self or true self. But where was the question? CD journey. I started to meditate when I was 18. Get alive. Thank you, Josio. We'll definitely do that. Because life is something you need to get, I guess. I guess it's not given to you by your parents, by this world. You need to get it. Probably. How you deal with traumatic type events? I don't deal with them. You allow them to come and go. When traumatic event arises in you, so it has very strong sensation about it. And you just do nothing with it. If you start to just touch a little bit, if you feel like you are someone, if you have believed that you are touching this traumatic event in you, then you are starting to create imaginary problems. If you feel like that you have the power, the control to move this traumatic event in your head, in your mind, well, then you are dealing with it, you are fighting with it. But actually, it doesn't matter what arises in you. Let it be there. Let it make you feel heavy. Let you make it feel happy. It doesn't matter. And it's not gonna be like suddenly you will be in peace or in inner freedom. It's not like that. These traumatic events, if they are very strong in you, they will come back, test your reaction to them. But each time you have to do just one thing. Let them be there. Let heavy emotions be there. Accept them. Love them. Love them like you would love your child. Accept them like you would accept your child. And through guidance of life, through guidance of time, because you need time in this world, these events will start to have less power over you. The less you, the less belief in you there is in you, the less power over you will have these traumatic events, anxiety, or anything actually, totally anything. The idea of you is the problem maker in you, not these thoughts, not any thoughts, not any kind of feelings, but it's just the idea of you. Just believe that there is subject in you, and these events, these thoughts are object for you. You are the dealer of these objects. You are the controller of them. This is the main illusion. And you can see it in this moment. It can be seen 24/7 in this moment. Yo, yo, yo. How to heal illness? Well, take some medicine. I don't know what kind of illness you have, dude. How can someone answer how to heal illness if you don't know what the illness is? Yo, thank you, Necro. Maybe you can learn something here, I don't know. It's actually, it depends on how open-minded can you be. But it actually looks like you can be open-minded because you was a troll before 30 minutes and now you change your mind, and this is actually respect, dude. If you can change your mind so quickly, then you are open-minded, I guess. Maybe you are just one step away from awakening. Yes, Alex, I know. But we Latvians don't celebrate this day. But dude, celebrate what you want. Yes, be versatile, Necroman. It doesn't matter who are you or how, as what you identify, as long as you see that this identification is really not you. Vintage guy. Yes, I do leave my room every day. Greetings, Rubens Simeon. What is Rahul Gandhi? No, Alex, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. We actually in Latvia live quite well together with Russian people. It's always about some specific people who hate each other. But it's not like that with all the people. Dude, it's the Russian politics that likes to make trouble. Comment on self-control. You need to learn self-control that doesn't hurt your ego. Necromancer, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. The second part of your comment is just not possible. Real self-control comes from your ego being hurt. Yo, Risha. Sorry. No pragia. Well, yes, we definitely will not talk about politics. Don't worry. That's not my topic. Why you can't control you overthinking how to control, because you think that you have to do it, because you think that you are the one overthinking. Risha, when you think that something is wrong in your mind's processes, see that this itself is just a thought. This feeling that something is wrong, you have to do something differently, that itself is just another layer of ego, let's say. Just see that. Don't do nothing about it. Just be aware of it. It's quite simple, actually. Gino, do you know that, like, one of 20 people, maybe even one of 10, is mentioning something about Jesus? That that is only your religion. That is not my religion. For me, all the religions are the same. Risha, you're welcome. I think you'll get what I meant. Am I lazy? Well, yes and no. Yes and no, dude. Because I do lots of stuff daily. Don't feel how I'm lazy in that, but well, some days I feel lazy. Reuben, these streams are about no self-inquiry. About the processes in your mind that you struggle with. I bet that you do struggle in your mind, that you do have inner conflict about life in general. So we are used identifying by ourselves since childhood. We are taught to identify. This world is teaching to identify. And that is natural process in life. Identifying. Creating ego is natural process in the mind. Ego is not something bad. This idea of separate self is not something bad. It's natural. See the journey. If people want it or not, life is teaching in general, all of us. To stop to identify with lots of stuff all the time. And it's not some kind of higher purpose of life for everyone to see through all the identifications. But some people, in natural way or just through training, specific training, it can be meditation, chanting, just spirituality, they break these identifications by pragya. I guess this kind of process is more closer to people who struggle most deeply, suffer most deeply in them. These people will be the first ones who want to break free. But from these people, well, many of them choose substances and make the process even harder. Do I wear 100% cotton hoodies? Well, yes. But that's not only hoodies I wear. Mimi, my religion is Christianity, but that is not my religion, you know. Just people in Latvia are Christians. But that doesn't mean nothing to them. Well, maybe that they believe in God. Just empty thought of believing in God. And there are someone, of course, who goes to church and reads Bible. And some of them have good results. In their religion. It really helps them. But dude, most people in religion just creates whatever their perception allows them to create. Necro, I did not see your message. Should you see your patients as objects too? Don't try to force to yourself any kind of seeing. Let this be natural process. Well, just ask yourself honest questions with open mind. Be honest to yourself. Can something be you? If this body is not yours, if this mind is not yours, this language is not yours, it's the same with your patients, it's the same with all the people. From where this believing started? We'll see in you. Surrender to life. Who will surrender here? You are asking to chat? It's your body and your mind. What do you mean, Deluxe? My throat is somehow not ready today for speaking. So what is interesting, you are the second one today telling that. Dude, I'm totally not similar to him. I have good vision to details. Yes, I would like to visit India, as well as some other countries. You, Peter, what are you spamming? No, this is just paprika. Necro, you fail to understand this is not your body. Well, okay. Your body was given to you by your parents. How can it be yours? I mean, dude, you have to deal with your body and your mind. Like, don't get crazy about this. Yes, you feel your body borders. In some way, this is your body, but in general, is really this body yours? Yes, Reuben, I do eat meat. But I was vegetarian for many, many years. And I stopped it. Why I stopped it? My body didn't like it. Yo, blessing stuffing hellfire. Reuben, the more I was able to just be present with this body and mind, the more I realized what my body wants. I ate too much sweets and sugar when I was vegetarian. I was hungry, especially as sportsman, as athlete. Dude, I did not get the right nutrition. Maybe, well, I live in Northern Europe, so it's not the same with vegetables and fruits as in Asia. Ranit, I am not philosopher and I'm not religious person. I am I am a person with common sense. That you can use this as philosophy if you want. It's not philosophy for me. It's just life for me. If life is philosophy, okay. I mean, this life is a dream. So, Deluxe, I just told you why I'm not vegetarian anymore. Poop jets in chat. Don't worry about them. Yusu, just do your thing. Don't let these comments get to you. And when I say don't let these comments to get with you, it doesn't mean that you have to fight this in you. If these comments get to you, it doesn't matter if there is no self-centered you in you. Stop this thing, do some real work. Dummy, now you sound like a real dummy. Well, that's your nickname. I'm not insulting you. Health comes from plants. Ruben Simeon. I eat plants. I drink water. They are forcing into their religions. But if they are doing that, who is being impacted? Is really someone being impacted by religious comments? Well, if they will start to appear too many, I will time out them. But dude, there is nothing wrong with someone being religious. These are just normal people. They live in their religion. They live in specific language. That's just all. They look at the world through language of religion, through prism of religion. But I mean, as long as someone is not extreme in this, well, it's all good. No, dummy, I'm not Muslim. About soul, I can tell you nothing about soul. Risha, soul, you can make this as belief for you. You can make this as topic for you. But this will be only another something for your mind. Whatever you want to know about soul, that as well happens right here, right now. No, Rishab. Hell and heaven are created in your mind. You can believe in them. It will not change this moment. Your beliefs do not change what is here and now. Yes, Yeryer. Well, Yeryer, all the people brainwash themselves with something. But what you said about religious people and their kids, dude, let it be that way. Nothing is gonna change dramatically in universe about no matter what happens on this earth. Mimi, well, we all think something and believe in something. We all believe in some illusions. But the greatest illusion either way is the believer itself. Yes, Christo. Actually, my name is Christo. Chris. I am just another YouTube philosopher. Just scroll further. Believer of what? What is believer in you? Who is identifying you with all these beliefs? That is the believer. Yo Sharma. No, Risha, I'm not philosopher. I was just trolling Christo. Sometimes you have to flow with the trolls. Be one with them. speak in their language. Reuben, you thought illusions is just tricks? Well, yes, it is tricks. Isn't that a trick in your mind? That there is a thinker of thoughts? Isn't that a trick in your mind? That there is you in your mind? How can this not be a trick? Isn't that a trick that you suffer, deeply suffer, emotionally, mentally, only if you identify with this suffering, only if you attach some self with this suffering? Isn't that all a trick actually? I would say it is trick because it can be ended. Many people have ended this trick. Yes, Reuben, I do dream. I experience dreams. You think I am some kind of mystical creature because I talk about something that many of you don't understand. We all live the same life. We all have body, we all have mind. The difference between you and me is that you are married with yourself in your mind. That's the only difference. But I am married to my wife. Yes, Necro, humans are afraid of what they cannot comprehend or understand. But people who don't want to look at this fear, just look at it, meet this fear, say hello to it, and say goodbye. They are not ready. They are not ready to awaken. Fear has to be met. So you could really see who is the one being afraid, or is fear just a movement that flows through your body mind. Hello, blessed Leo. Illusion mean a numbers of possibilities. Don't know, man. I don't like to go in deep into science. That can get interesting for your mind. Too interesting. I rather want to bore people, make them be bored. I can definitely be harsh or too direct. Sorry. Don't worry about that. Yo, 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 no one. Ah, okay, Necro. Yes, yes, that as well. All good, all good. Yes, you cannot understand because you are married with your mind. And that's even not a joke. It's not like if you would divorce, your mind would leave you. You would just have different relationship. But it's actually not about the mind. Sense of separate self, illusion of separate self. We can call it ego. It's just a small part in your mind. It's not the whole mind. It's not like no one identifies with themselves, with their own thoughts 24/7. There are natural daily moments when you let go yourself. Maybe you're not conscious of it, aware of it. Morningstar, I'm from Latvia. Has one of my dreams ever happened in a day? Of course, Reuben. Dreams can show you something that's gonna happen. It depends if your dreams comes from the chaos of your mind or your dreams comes from other state of your mind. No, Nasa. I'm telling you guys, relaxation is not the same as depression. Those are two different things. Nasa, do you think I will try to prove you anything? Man, I don't have to live with your mind, thankfully. No, plants does not have brains like we do, but they have some kind of intelligence. They have some kind of senses. And of course, they somehow suffer as well when you disconnect them from the ground or trees. Shivam, you know why I'm not gonna tell it to you? But there are times when I tell that to people. But sorry, dude, I will not tell it for you. Because this seems to be really important for you. Let this go. Look in you. Why this is so important for you right now. And let this feeling go. This is something much, much better than answer. Well, Necro, I get those kind of comments each day. Well, I don't do live streams each day, but in very many times. And those comments are empty. I don't mind them. No one can think about other person, what's really happening in others' mind and body. No one can do that. We all use our own perception. But if you would understand that you really cannot know whatever I will say to you, you really cannot know what's happening in my mind, in my life, in my body. If you would really understand it, then you would stop to judge people, because it doesn't get you anywhere actually. Just well, judging people is automatic process in mind. But dude, you are just like using your mind's energy in nonsense, in things you cannot even change and know. Ingang, this live stream is about you and me, about subject and object. How am I not affected by these comments? How can we reach that state where it is just complete or independent. You constantly judge and try to change according to word. If you fight with yourself, if you fight with the judgments, then you think that you are the fighter and there are judgments. If you let judgments to cross your mind and you see that whatever you try to do, you cannot stop judgments from coming into your mind. So are you creating these judgments, or they are flowing naturally as just a spontaneous happening in your mind in the same way? Let's say like your arm moves naturally, your lungs breathe naturally, heart beats naturally. It's just a happening. The same thing is with judgments. And no one, there is, this is not a state where I live in. This is stateless state. State is something, it's just another object. There is no inner state you have to hold in you. That as well creates a state and a holder of a state. It creates another belief in someone in your mind as doer of actions, thinker of thoughts, experiencer of your inner world. Adi, I have no opinion about LGBTQ. Do your own thing. Ingang, I have read Osho's teachings, Maharishi teachings, Raman Maharishi, Eckhart Tolle teachings, Moji teachings, and I studied them quite deeply, but that was long time ago, many years ago. Then what happened? I let go all the teachings and went into inner silence. At that point, I really went in that silence as someone, and I stayed in this silence, held this silence as my hostage for many years. Of course, all the teachings can help to you, information can help to you, but only till one point. Until you meet this you eye to eye, No teachings can help you, can prepare you with you meeting you eye to eye. Nothing can prepare you to that. Well, only that will be spontaneous happening in that moment. Spontaneous realization if you really meet yourself. Maria, yes, I am lady boy. Yes, Ingang, that's right. Yo, Krishna, you're also a lady boy. There's lots of lady boys here. Shivam, this live stream is only for lady boys. Yes, new name. Vem Matrix. Well, I am high because I live in an apartment and my apartment is located at 9th floor, so I am quite high. Maybe that's why I look high. What is downer? Oh. Necro, sorry, I did not understand. Thank you, Shivam. Your advices are great. And what advice can you give for yourself? So you give advices to people. Just meet people and give them advice. That's a strange way to live. You just meet people and give them advice. Straight on. No, Web Matrix. I don't feel like it's needed for lungs to consume fume. That's not for me, dude. If you are doing that, well, do that. It's maybe needed for you. That's not needed for me. I'm not gonna judge you by that. What is difference between advices and preaching? Necromancer, for me, both of these are just words I don't even know. I wouldn't search any kind of differences between words. How all of you see words depends on your relationship with them. But for me, there is only one relationship, the same relationship with anything that crosses my mind. No words or thoughts can make me something more or less. Because there is no me. Well, yes, there is my body, my personality, but there is no me behind it. There is also my ego, my life story, but there is no real me behind it. No real or no illusionary. This me is nothing. It's just the idea of me is the same word as advice, same word as you, same word as water. These all are just words you have learned to speak through your mouth. Who gives them importance in you? Why are they important for you? There will always be levels of importances, like importance levels in your mind, different importance levels for thoughts and words, but also behind all of these levels of importances, these levels actually are nothing. All the levels of importance is the same level of importance actually. Necro, I don't know about your elder brother, but I am not into reading and studying stuff. For me, this is just common sense. This is just this moment. Yes, new name, idea of no you is as well just a thought. Yo, Doragon, you're coming very, very late today. After like 7 minutes, we'll end the stream. I'm getting getting tired, and my voice is getting tired as well. Yo, unknown. Unknown, how do you think? Where have you gotten into? Where have you gotten into no unknown? Necro, my country is Latvia. That's good, man. I mean, it doesn't change my view about you that you are from Nepal. But if this is how you say hi, then yo, dude, I am not from Nepal. But I guess it's a beautiful country. That's cool, Ingang. Yes, Latvia can be beautiful. If you know where to watch. Exactly in this period, I mean in May, there are so many flowers. Lots of beautiful fragrances in the air. Yo, Dorogon, you wake up so early. You're a real warrior. Web Matrix. I speak Latvian, English, a little bit Russian. Well, I understand Russian completely, but I speak just a little bit. And a little bit German. But I understand German as well. A bit. Yes, Necromancer, you are open to see even that. Nothing needs to be forced. And even if there arises a need to force something, don't fight this as well. This is also just a happening. It happens by itself. This appears in your mind by itself. Can you see through all of these layers that can trick you in some kind of you as a doer? There are lots and lots of layers, but all of these layers are created only by one belief, mother of all the beliefs. Of course I will laugh. Yes, yes, Web Matrix. You are doing good your web searches. and my IP address is 672613 semicolon 1345 semicolon 00. Ingang, what is your country? So you gained weight in Latvia, Ingang, from all the pretzels and cakes. Oops, new name. It slipped through me. I unintentionally told you my IP address. Yo, Kevin. Doing good. Just my butt starts to, what's the word? Hurt a little bit. Nah, necromancer. We don't believe you, man. But the my IP address was a real one, because it included semicolons. Ingang, dude, why are you all believing? Can you understand what is a joke and what is not a joke? It's okay, I know that you don't believe all. Maybe only 2 of you. Not all of you. But it's all good. But I'm not joking about Riga and Latvia. No, dude. No one. I wouldn't say that. I would never say that. Necro. That's not how my personality works. Brian Wash. Web Matrix. Okay, come to Riga. This is beautiful period to come to Riga. But you cannot swim right now. We have lots of lakes and rivers where you could swim. But then you have to wait for 1 or 2 more months. Dorogon, we have been for almost for 2 hours in this chat. So it's a not natural appearance that we start to talk about some random stuff. Brain starts to relax more. Shivam, not chess right now. I'm not a chess player. I did a chess live stream only like twice. That was, I mean, just for fun. I will do it someday. But I'm not that deep into chess. I prefer talking about self-inquiry. For the most of the time. Yo, Aaron, I don't know if you're here, but I just saw your comment to one of my videos. Thanks, man. Ingang, that's okay to say what's in your mind. That's actually great. You know what would be totally normal if all of we talked about what is in our mind right away. If your mind is at peace, if your mind is free from you as its controller, at the most of the time, your mind will be very silent. Very few loud thoughts will pass by. Rest of the thoughts will be just silent. But I mean, if your mind is in chaos, total chaos, and you feel like it's running all the time, when then talking what's in your mind can do a harm. But if you are in peace, in inner peace, then talking what's in your mind, it's safe. Necro, yes, we have a good hockey team, ice hockey, good basketball team. Actually, after a week, there will start World Hockey Championship. And I will definitely watch it. If there will be late games, I will not come into these live streams. But don't worry about that. The championship will be for like 2 weeks. You can support Latvia team. No, hacker, I have not visited India, but I have that in my plans. India will be one of the next countries I will visit. I will meet some of the subscribers and if New Name will be able to travel with me, we will travel together. Necro, I haven't played ice hockey, but yes, it's very physical. Very physical game, and you need lots of strength and endurance and technique. No, Shivam. But that would be interesting experience. If I visit India, don't make street food vlogs. Well, if I will visit India, not if I will visit India, but when I will visit India, I will do like basic live streams there. The same I did in Bali and Singapore. Also eating, no, actually I will not eat street foods, I can tell you that right away. I will eat only in restaurants. My common sense is saying me, don't eat street foods in India. Thanks, Necro. You will make me drink bang? What is bang? I look like philosophy student. Always a student. I will always be a student. Don't worry about that. If you want to identify me as anything, then you can freely identify me as student. I am open to learn each second. Yes, Ingang, I want to visit Vietnam and Thailand. Ingang, I was to Indonesia actually before a month. But I haven't been to Indonesia. Like, I've been only to Bali. I want to visit only as well Malaysia, Japan, Australia, maybe Mexico. Maybe Ethiopia. Only half glass. If that, I don't know what is bang, but cannabis infused milkshake. Dude. Well, if I don't have to smoke it, I would taste it, don't worry. And if it's not from a street food shop. Dorogonyor from Indonesia. Cool, cool. What are my thoughts on Bali? Bali is great. Amazing people, amazing climate, amazing foods, lots of possibilities to just chill, entertain, connect. But I almost died in Bali, I can admit you that, from a falling coconut. No FLO, I have no dementia. New name, yes, Dubai too. At least once, Dubai. But I already know that I will not want to visit Dubai more than once. No, it was not a small coconut. It was a big one. It was like bowling ball. And it felt, is it a word, felt? Felt, I don't know, from like 20, 25 meters. Tadi, the party was yesterday, Tadi, you can watch yesterday's live stream. Sleep well, Ingang. Thanks for chatting. Yes, I will go to sleep as well very soon. You reminded me that I have to do that. It must be done. This moment has to be transferred in sleep. Okay, swag boy, but you know what? I will do nothing about it. And I even won't time out you or ban you. Tadi, 1 a.m. New name. New name. I swear to you, new name. The view is the same view. Like for real, brother. Buildings and darkness. But new name, this time I will not show you just because, man, it was so cozy in the place I was sitting. New name just for you. Just so you can sleep, new name. New name. If I will drop my phone down the balcony one day just because I showed you the view, then you will have to send to me new name, new phone. Necromancer. Sorry, I will call you Necro. If you feel like you have to meditate, then do it. Don't hesitate. Do it each day. Maybe several times a day, but Necro, it's even not hard to meditate. It's, yes, you will face your demons. Okay, so what about it? Just face them. You will face all your likes and dislikes. You will start to see things you didn't see before in you. And in life around you. That is how being more present works. Do just meditate. Just sit. Don't do anything with your body, with your mind, and stay aware. I meditate just by retaining focus on silence, but first you have to notice this silence. This silence can be noticed at first between two thoughts. Later you will realize that this silence, this inner emptiness, it's everywhere, and just retain your focus, your attention to it, and do this every day, more and more. Train your attention, your focus, awareness, consciousness, call it whatever you want. Either way, later, this awareness, attention, it will not even matter as you start to see more and more what is what in you. You fear losing yourself in meditation. Necro, honestly, I had the same fear as well. I was afraid that I will lose my mind, that I will lose my values, I will lose my memories about loved ones, I also thought that I will become like without thoughts, like dumb. But all of this is not true. All of your thoughts will always be there whenever it's needed. Your personality will always be there as long as you're alive. Your body will be there as long as you're alive. Meditation changes something else. It changes your inner master. It changes that you just let your thoughts and emotions to flow freely. You will start to become okay with emptiness in you. You will start to be okay with not knowing everything, not want to know everything. But basically you will start to become okay with everything coming and going in you. Totally everything. When you will start to have more and more experience of letting go, you will see that nothing actually leaves you fully. All is still there. Necro, I would say that in my life I had also lots of mental traumas. But they also go away if you let them go, if you let them to go away. But be ready to face them, accept them, and they will not come just as a thought, just thoughts. They will bring very powerful feelings, very tricky feelings behind them. Each feeling is different. It's the same movement, but of course they are different. So you will probably get tricked by them, but only at first. Yes, that doesn't happen overnight. Zia, Amir, we are ending today's live stream. Yes, new name. Don't investigate, don't add extra energy, don't try to add extra layer of monologue. But if this happens, just see that actually these are the same thoughts. Okay, yo everyone. This is the moment. That's right, Necro. For example, I wouldn't try to change anything that has ever happened to me. All of these are steps, teachings. It makes you what you are right now. Peace.